Hey guys, it's Big Sexy with Big Sexy Outdoors. If you guys are looking for your bucks to be big and sexy like me, I recommend you go out and get yourself some Big Sexy by Domain. This product is filled with radish, turnips, and kale, and other vegetation to keep the deer coming back all season long. Go out to your local Tractor Supply and purchase some today. Big Sexy by Domain.
The sun peeks over the horizon. Your excitement builds. The animals in the field start to stir. The forest comes alive with sounds. The sunlight glimmers off the lake, and the mountains start to shed their morning fog. So load up your favorite ammo, grab a few buddies, and head out to make some memories. And tell the rest of the world that you've gone hunting. Gone Hunting is a 1 to 4 player game of family fun where you build a unique hunting ground, scout different animals, buy weapons and gear, and roll dice to hunt. Complete objectives and try not to miss. So let's load up the truck and back Gone Hunting today. See you in the field. There we are.
What's up, guys?
Yeah, we got a bunch going today. I got to show you this. Hold on. You ready?
About the same as yesterday.
This is the statue version, the real big one.
Dude, the problem is it looks like I have pecs in that. That don't work. I ain't got no pecs. I got man boobs.
We could go with the moves. I can just
we're gonna have to draw them in there or something.
Yeah, I just wanted to show you. That's the big one I'm going to paint. And then I have all full sets sitting over here ready to go.
We're waiting on Billy, guys. Listen, we sent a message out. We're waiting on Billy. So just bear with us. We're hoping he just is running behind schedule.
Yeah, but in the meantime, I can show, because last week we did talk about that brush strokes, right?
Yep.
I'll put you in 1 second there, Brandon. Just let me. I got to hit the old share screen. You know how that is, buddy. There we go.
Yeah.
There it is. But yeah, this is some of the stuff they had. Now, I'll be honest with you, it's baseball. I'm not a baseball guy, but I thought the Sandas were pretty cool. Because you go in, you pick one, and you paint it however you want. And then, of course, they got, the deer ones.
That's pretty cool.
This I liked.
Oh, I like that.
They'll give you a ceramic fish, and then you can paint them.
So you basically go in and buy the porcelain.
Yeah. Now this is that. Remember that fishing picture I was telling you about?
Yeah.
That's this one. They'll give you they'll give you the template of it, and you actually get to sit there and you paint it. So you can make it look whatever you want. But they'll tell you these are the paints we used if you want, like a paint by numbers, or you can go nuts with it. But it'll have like the sketch outline of all of this.
That's cool.
And then they had, I thought the bears were kind of neat.
Now, brush strokes. Where are these people from?
Yeah.
These are in Schuylkill Haven, PA.
Schuylkill Haven, Pennsylvania.
Yeah. This one I thought was okay. I'll be honest with you. Again, I'm not a big fishing guy, but this one here was my favorite so far. I just liked this one.
Yeah, super cool.
You just like that because it says gone fishing.
Yeah, because come on, gone hunting, gone fishing.
That's what I said.
It even has the big sexy colors. How can you
it
not?
Does. It does.
Right.
Yep.
Nice.
If they would have had a Sasquatch one, I would have picked that, but I didn't see.
Oh,
I'm still waiting I'm waiting for your tattoo, buddy.
You had to throw the Jack Link's beef jerky out.
Oh, yeah.
Brian, I'm not gonna lie. I want them to sponsor us.
Heck yeah. I'll see what I can do.
Them. All right.
I want a Jack Link's beef jerky sponsor, guys, just so you know. I think we need one.
Hey, he has an in. He can get us right there. But yeah, I just wanted to, again, I said I'd show them, and I know I said I'd contact her husband about his fishing charter business, but so I do have to reach out. But this week is going to be a bit tight for me, to be honest with you. I won't be on as much because I have a bunch of classes to prep for next term, and I got to give finals to the students. So this week's going to be a bit jammed. And then we have, is it this Sunday or next Sunday? Is Moore's?
The 19th, March 19th.
Okay.
Following Sunday.
So it's a following Sunday.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Whew, that gives me a little time to get it in. Okay.
Yep, that's the following Sunday. We're all going on that feral hog hunt.
Yeah, and I'll be the filmer. I'll be the videographer. But yeah, I just this week again. I apologize in advance because I'm not going to be around as much because of the whole thing. But we do have something pretty cool today. What do we have today?
Well, today we're supposed to have Billy Tucci, which I'm still fingers crossed he shows because I don't know why. It happens often that people will say, yeah, they book a spot and then they either forget or get caught up in life, and I get it.
Yeah.
But here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to bring out this screen. I'm going to bring up the Wheel of Sexy, my friends.
The Wheel of Sexy? What's the Wheel of Sexy?
Oh, you know what the Wheel of Sexy is. Anybody that participates in our stuff. So if they post a picture, if they jump on our podcast here and they comment or hit the heart or like button, that gets them entered in it. So anytime they pretty well get involved in our stuff, we throw their name on a wheel.
Yeah. Now, I know some of the big ones I got for this, that we have on here. I know that I have to ship out the tournament fishing board game, and I have the hammock that looks like a trout in a net but we spin the names, we spin the wheel, see what prize you get, baby.
So we got some stuff on here now. You guys can see we have some trout flies, Outback Predator call, which is the little plastic calls, some covert op stuff. We have some big sexy outdoors gear, and I have a hat that I'm in love with, East Coast thermal hat that actually came with a purchase I made that I really don't want to give away, but it's so awesome that I'm willing to give it up because I think it's cool.
I think Brandon froze.
And this is all your prizes. So anybody watching here, we got some cool prizes. This wheel here's got a list of names.
Yep.
So what I'm going to do while we're waiting, I'm going to hit this right here in 3, 2, 1. We're going to pick a name off this wheel.
Is it?
Okay.
There we go.
So that's the name. In 2 seconds, I just got to take a picture because I always share our Facebook. I'm going to.
Yep.
So that's your name of the winner. So let me eliminate that. We're going to open this one. And this is your prize you win. Now, you have 30 days to claim the prize. If you do not claim it in 30 days, message or contact us. I'm putting it back on the wheel because everybody says they want a prize until they win it, and nobody calls me or messages me. Are we ready? All right, there's your prize. So Natalie Buffington, you just won a Camo BSO hat.
That's the same hat I got on right now. You're not going to get this hat because I sweat.
Well, that would be too cool
if
they got the same hat. I mean,
like you want it, I'll sign it. I'll send it.
Sign it and send it.
Right. I mean, there's a limit to cool. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. I mean, that's. You can't. I mean, yeah. You know what, Chris? I think you should sign that hat.
Hey, if she wants it,
hey, man, we got people coming up. So we got Joliet Firefighter joining us.
Yep. Horseshoe Acre Farms.
All right, Horseshoe Acre Farms.
Ralph Anderson, the Trips.
Yep.
All right, awesome.
Ralph Alderson. We always say Anderson, but it's actually Alderson.
No, I can't read because I went to Pine Grove.
Is that? So that's awesome.
But Brandon, you were talking earlier about the calls, the turkey calls. You sent me that video. Ask him about.
Oh yeah.
Ask him about that predator call from. Was it Australia?
Listen, Brandon, they sent me that Australian predator call. I actually have it sitting here. I'm not afraid to look stupid. Hold on.
I don't think it's been It's been like a year and a half. I don't think he still learned how to use it yet.
I can't, dude. I can use it. but I can't. Like once I get it right, I got to continue to use it, or I'm done again for the next year. That call is now. What's cool about that Predator call is it's so small. It's like this big, shaped in a V, and just fits in your mouth. And you have to hit it just a certain spot, and it will squeal and yell and carry on.
Yep.
But if the moment you lose that sweet spot, you're like, what the heck is going on?
Yeah.
So
It's cool, though.
I sent that video. I sent that video to Jazzbeer too, right? And we were all laughing about it, whatever. But my father, like, he has probably the largest collection of turkey mouth calls of anybody I know, and he can't use a single one of them. It's bad.
All right, hold on here. Hold on here. We got to clear something up. I can use a turkey call. The turkey call is not the problem.
Yeah, it wasn't bad. I saw you almost choking on a squirrel call, though.
All right, let's get something straight. I've called many turkeys in with a mouth call. I'm not I'm going to prove this while we're live. We're waiting on Billy anyway.
Mouth call is what he does no, never mind. That's a different thing.
Oh, Chris, you smarty pants.
Listen, my dad sounds like two Blue Jays fist fighting a barn cat, okay? So it's not good. We literally, I'm like, Dad, just let me do the calling today. He's like, yeah, okay, all right. Or I'll give him a box call. There you go, buddy. Have fun with that.
Oh, is that the one from East Coast? Or, you know what I mean?
This is from Graydon.
Yeah.
So I can use a turkey call. I want to point that out. Turkey call's not the issue. However, Bart, I can't deal with you. However, Brandon, I will point out. All right, man, you guys are harsh on me, man.
Don't swallow.
I seen what she said. So, however, Graydon, if you're watching, I am struggling like heck to use this freaking squirrel call. Okay, this thing. You guys see this short reed? I don't know if you can see it here. See this reed?
I got you.
See how short this reed is cut back? You can hardly put pressure. You know how a turkey call, you put a lot of pressure up off the front end?
Yeah.
You don't want to put pressure on this. I mean, I don't know how to explain it, but you don't want to put pressure on it. I've been struggling like heck to try to use this. Huh.
I feel like you probably have to push it forward and squeal.
That's what I was wondering. That one sounded like the time when my grandma got caught in a weed whacker.
There you go.
I can do it, but it takes me a while. It is like, again, like that Australian call. It is a sweet spot, man.
Yeah.
That's
is that
funny.
a cat and heat?
Yeah. Dude, I'm telling you, that call has kicked my butt. I promised Graydon I'd take it right out of the thing and do it on Facebook when I got it, and I did. I love the turkey call. The sound of that is phenomenal.
Yeah.
But this baby needs some big sexy personal time because I get my butt whooped on that thing, dude. I'm waiting to see the I don't want this to come off wrong, but the drug addicts up the street come running up to see if I'm in heat or something. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
That's why I have the hand call for the squirrels.
Is that? Yeah, I mean that's a rough call for me. It's kicking my butt. Joliet firefighter, I can't with you, Ben. I'm telling you, that squirrel call's rough.
Too funny.
So anyway, I'm gonna go on. I know he's not on here yet, and I keep praying and hoping he's just running late or what's going on. But Billy Tucci. So I don't know much about him. I'm gonna let Chris tell you more about him. But here's what I found out so far that I think is cool, and I want Chris to join in on this.
Mm-hmm.
So not only is he a Christian man who has made comic books based on God, okay, which I think is phenomenal, the birth of God and things like that. But he's also a hunter, so he has gone from an extreme comic, more like, Chris, correct me if I'm wrong, but like more like a Chinese kind of comic, right? Like more of the
she was based on
right.
Japanese
So
culture. Yeah.
he's gone from more like this comic into this way of hunting. Now, Chris has some pictures and videos. If Billy doesn't come on for some god awful reason, we're going to show him anyway. We promised Billy we'd get on, and we want to do that. But one of my favorite pictures, just by this, and I'm going to let Chris take over after this, is Chris just shared a photo with me. They were pheasant hunting. So Billy, is Chris Scottish?
I believe so. I don't
quote us. We think he's Scottish or Irish or one of those, but he went hunting in a kilt. Check this out. I don't know if I could do it. So he's my hero.
You got the picture?
I thought you were showing it.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I'm here waiting for Chris.
All right, well, okay, let me do it this way. Let me do it.
Lord.
Come on. You can do it. There we go.
Can you blow? Yeah, look at this. That's awesome.
A nice gun, too. That's a nice gun.
That's an over and under, brother.
Yeah.
I love my over and under. Stoger, by the way. I love it.
I'm not sure who he is. I think this is his boy. But
they shot a ton of quail on that hunt.
Oh, yeah. Oh, there's this guy. When I go out to Blackwood all the time, there's this guy named on his thing is Quail Hunter. Like, that's his thing. He would be jealous of this. Like how many they got.
Well, I was super stoked to have the guy on just because I'd love to know what transitioned him.
Yeah.
From comics to hunting. And I mean, comics is his pure pastime right now, right?
Yeah. And here's how I grew up with him. I say that I didn't grow up with him, but I grew up reading like his stuff here. Like he wrote and drew the race between Flash and Superman, right? That again, if you're not the comic book guy, I get it. But to me, that was pretty awesome.
Yeah, that's cool.
And this is that she character, the one that we had in the thumbnail part. You know, hey,
Linda's on. What's up, Linda?
Sorry, I missed you. Yeah, usually I'm in the back doing the stuff and putting all your things on, but I missed it this time. That's my bad. But yeah, and believe it or not, there's a lot of scripture stuff in this too, and that's one of the things that I really liked about it was an actual story. It's not, she's drawn like a hottie and all this, but it's more of it's an actual story that's there. That's what I liked about it. And then this one is this book right here, Child is Born. Based on the Gospels of Matthew and Luke. So he did that one. This is the cover for it right here. So that was I was going to show him this one that I still had this. I don't have his other books. See, I used to live with a bunch of crackheads, and they stole all my comics from back then. Oh no,
Chris, you can't call your family crackheads.
No, seriously, this guy went out. I had all of those comic books from the 90s in that time. This guy took them all, went out, sold them, bought a literal 8-ball of Coke, and there went all my comics.
My God. We're going to have to change this to R-rated, Chris, that's the way you're going.
But this is one of his newer ones, because he brought it back, from the 90s, and this is his new but yeah, he's been doing it for 25 years. And then when that's the thing. When I was looking up his comic book stuff, right? Because I like the comics, and I know, Brandon, you said you're not a big comic guy, which is cool. That's fine. Neither is Ben.
Yeah, I don't listen. Everybody's into their thing. I never really got into it, so
yeah,
it's all good though.
But when I started looking through that, I saw these, and I'm like, holy mackerel, this dude's a hunter. So
he's talking about the stockings, right? He wasn't looking at the deer.
Well, I can't afford stockings. I can't afford
nicest socks I've ever seen.
Yeah, he's like, man, those things are nice.
But that's when I found these pictures too, and I'm like, oh my God, you're a hunter too. So I reached out to him. Now, again, this guy has been famous, one of the people I wanted to meet for 20 years. And he's like, yeah, sure, no problem. Now, again, unfortunately, maybe something came up. I'll reach out to him again quick. But when I saw this picture, I was like, that's pretty cool. And then here's another shot. Oh, that pheasant. That pheasant's the one in the video that we're going to take a look at soon. Yes?
Sorry, I'm getting after my dog.
Oh, okay.
Brandon, I was just gonna say, man, I've never met your wife, but if she answers to that, you better make sure. Yeah, man, I'm saluting her.
If you
because
saw one of these and then one of those, that would have been the wife.
I know when I was married, I would have been laid out, man, on the floor.
Nah, I've never whistled to the wife. The dog though, the dog's.
I hope you whistled at her.
Maybe.
All right, fair enough.
All right, you can see this one pretty good.
This was pretty funny. Now, this video of Billy, we kind of laughed at because Chris sent it to me and chuckle. Brandon, I don't know if you've seen this in the chat we sent out, but I chuckled because I was like, what's he talking about? And then at the end of the video is what made it for me. So,
but yeah, he has a
I've
zombie.
seen this. Yeah,
he has a zombie comic book coming out.
Hello, everybody. Teen Sensation Billy Tucci, and I'm hoping each and every one of you out there will support me and John Brolia's Zombie Sama Dorm of the Dead, which is now live. And I'm out here in the wilds of Long Island, zombie pheasant hunting. And let me tell you about these zombie pheasants. They are raptors. They are disgusting, infected vermin that are going out and they are killing mice and birds and hawks and owls, turning them into zombified, infected vermin. And let me tell you how evil these things are. Is that when they rooster? Yeah. So anyway, so that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about.
thank you, Linda. I appreciate that. No, I don't. He probably ran into a problem.
Yeah, I just sent him another message too, so I figured
We had a couple that was supposed to come on a couple weeks ago, and they ran into, I forgot, their car broke down, or
yeah.
so it happens. I mean, life is life. We don't, we can make do. We're pretty good at what we do, I think.
Well, Brandon, you can probably just drive over there. He's from, was it North Babylon, New York?
Oh, that's not too far. About 2 hours and 20 minutes.
See,
We'll
in there.
go get him. We'll wait.
What the hell?
I don't think you actually will wait, or else I'd be on my way.
I would pay to see that stream. You just.
I'm not gonna lie. That would be a cool YouTube video. You showing you just like parts of you driving through certain sections, knocking on his door,
Just kicking in the door, like, let's go, big sexy outdoors now.
You're on a stream. What the hell?
Just like just grab him, just drag him out of his house. Let's go.
So Billy actually runs like we do, a YouTube channel.
Yep.
And Chris made sure he pulled up some cool videos for him. Again, he ain't here, and it's okay. We're still gonna show his stuff. He knows we're here. Linda said that would be funny,
right
Brandon.
over there.
See,
So,
now you have to do it.
Doe came in. They use this little area right here where they walk past. I'm off the golf course. The beach is right there. The woods is over there. And she came, and I was watching her for about a half hour. And she kept working her way over, and kept looking back at her. We got a strong south wind, so she smelled him. And he came all the way. And I didn't even see him until he was maybe 20 yards away. And he jumped, and I punched him right there. He had to be 5 yards away. Heart shot him. And I actually used the Montec because I shot him first. But the wind, it's so windy, I just missed him. And he didn't know what it was. And I was quickly able to grab another arrow. And what I grabbed was a Montec. I've been using the Rages. It's the first time I missed it in a while. And luckily the wind is so good, he didn't even notice it. So let's go climb down and see him. He's right there.
Now he's actually hunting in a golf course.
That's usually where I end up on golf courses, trying to find my damn ball.
What'd he do? Die at the 18th hole?
Literally just crashing right in the middle of somebody's.
You guys see Linda's comment? That's great.
Yeah.
Right, that's true. I could get released in like an hour and a half.
Yeah.
It'd take me longer to drive and get him than it would to get back out of jail.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's a dandy.
Yeah.
I don't know how somebody feel about walking up on that in the golf course.
Or
Actually, that'd be 10.
yeah.
Dude, that's a dandy. You know what? He should gut him right at the 18th hole.
Pack a little in each hole on your way out.
Yeah, just got him right there, and you'll always be the winner.
Exactly. You can't.
Look at the knee on that sucker. It looks like he got hit with a baseball bat. That
Looks like a
seems
big deer, to
tough.
be honest.
But the good side is you got the golf carts. You don't have to drag it out.
Look at his foot. What's wrong with his foot? Anybody else just see that?
Yeah, the club foot.
I bet you he got hit by a car at one point in his life.
Right here, watch.
It's going.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, I bet you they called him Knuckles. Or
Sucker
Nubs.
punch.
Yeah, sucker punch. Dude, that is a dandy, though.
Yeah.
Look how they wrap on that one side. Anybody else see how they really wrap around that point where it comes around?
Yeah.
Yeah,
All them points have a hook. Anybody see that? Every point has a little bit of a hook to it.
Are you sure the water's not just a little different on that golf course?
Well, listen, that could be. According to Chris, there's cokeheads up his old street. I mean, who
I bet
knows?
you they sprayed some interesting stuff on the grass there. That poor
Happiness is a large gut pile. I agree, especially when there's horns attached. I mean, I'm not a horn hunter, but when there's horns on it, I'm always a little happier.
You are a horny hunter, though.
Well, I was talking about the deer.
I've hunted with you. I know.
Yeah.
just got to be able to outrun the cameraman, Chris.
That's it.
In Zombie Land, your old pal Billy Tucci.
Oh, zombie land
I am
again.
Zombie deer hunting. One of the first rules of zombies deer hunting is to get a weapon. My weapon of choice is my Remington 870. Got my Simmons scope. As many of
He
you
must
know,
be in a. I bet he's in a
let's see,
shotgun
enough
only
of you
region
know
of New York.
that there is a thing.
Oh, they
called
have
zombie
those?
deer.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah,
It
yeah.
Started from a little tiny.
you get
tick
closer to the
bite.
city limits
Ticks.
and shotgun only areas.
I've come over
Oh,
from
wow.
Plum Island, which is not too far from Long Island, where I live. And,
Yeah.
that's where the Animal Disease Control Center is, where they experiment with all sorts of diseases and viruses and things like that. And apparently, some of the ticks got irradiated, got latched onto some deer. The deer swam the short distance over here to Long Island, and the infestation has started.
He's stuck on zombies.
Yeah.
It's terrible.
Too funny.
Yeah. Just that kind. Let me get the next.
Oh, man.
Where's the other
He's stuck on zombies, that's for sure.
There's a lot of people like that though. That are. You ever like when you go to these gun shows and different things like that, like the zombie apocalypse shotguns that companies put together with all these crazy things on it and different stuff. It's have a good night, Linda.
Have a good night, Linda. Awesome
good
seeing
seeing
you
you.
on.
Yeah.
Just like the weird zombie apocalypse stuff. There's like a whole niche market for that. It's funny as
They
heck.
actually, they have full ammo just for that.
Yeah.
Like it's called Zombie Killer and all that.
It's like so amazing to me. It's so odd.
Yep.
What the heck is going on here?
He's hunting down Chris's street.
I know, right?
The crackhead
He's shooting crackheads.
straight through the tent.
What did he just shoot?
We'll see. Hey, do you want me to fast forward for you?
Yeah, what did he just shoot? Now I gotta know.
There we go.
Is there sound?
No, that's all it had. Yeah. I guess there's a little bit.
I'm blowing my screen up, I gotta say.
Okay.
If a random like chicken comes running out of the way, oh, he's got a deer there.
Get out! He shot that right in the camp there.
Yeah. Apparently it didn't go far.
Well,
Didn't go
apparently
20,
neither
right?
did the arrow.
Yeah, I was looking at that too.
Dude, he hit it right in the leg. It's still alive. The arrow's stuck in it. Dude, that arrow didn't penetrate at all. You see that? That was a far shot, too.
Yeah.
Look how far that arrow's sticking out.
Yeah. I forget. What did he say he uses?
Rage.
Montage.
He was using Rage, and now he's on, what are they, Montage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they both suck.
Listen,
Terrible.
I'm an executioner broadhead, dude. I'm hooked. You won't convince me to anything else. Ever since I started shooting deer with executioners, the holes them things put in are ridiculous.
I've been a Grim Reaper fan for a while now, so them
I
big
killed
three-
deer with Grim Reapers. I will tell you that I don't think they can compete with the executioner.
Really?
Yeah, but I will tell you this. I love Grim Reaper. I always did. I like him better than Rage. But I will tell you that the Executioner, they have a cheap version, like an aftermarket version. Do not like that at all. It's made the same way. It's just not built as strong. I don't like that one near as much. But if you buy the actual Executioner broadhead, it is phenomenal.
You want to shoot a real broadhead, shoot a 220 grain Grizzly single bevel. Those things punch holes and stuff.
No,
But you gotta have enough arrow and enough weight behind it to drive.
I'd imagine but the kinetic energy would be ridiculous.
Oh, it's insane.
Now, isn't this the same buck he shot, guys? That looks exactly like the same buck he killed.
No, I think
there were more on here. Yeah, there was another 2 on this one.
There was something going on the left side of the rack there on the other one.
But Dave can tell me to shut up because he's using a spy point too. So I mean,
that's a good buck though.
Listen, Spy Point has great pictures, guys. I'm going to tell you this: they have great pictures. Not a topic you probably want to have here. They have great pictures, but their service sucks. Look, I got one right here. I pay for a plan every month. I can't even use the doggone thing. Every time I update it, it runs into an error. So here I sit with another trail cam I can't use.
I mean, this guy's hunting in like Long Island area and the islands around there. Yeah. I can only imagine that the service there is the best that you're going to get anywhere short of Los Angeles.
But yeah, he was saying when I send him the link to sign up, he's like, "Yeah, here's some trail cam pics that I had too." But yeah, you can see how close he is to.
Yeah, I'm surprised you don't see the Ferris wheel in the background.
Hey, listen, that's a tree stand that you ain't got to put up.
That's right.
That's true. And no matter what, the angle's always changing. So, you don't have to worry about chop placement,
Well, listen, they're used to that. It's like deer in our area are used to 4-wheelers and stuff, and cars.
Yeah.
So you just stand in the cart. You just stand in the cart waiting as the cart goes down and you start getting closer. You get to pick your yardage. You know what I mean? Where do you want to go?
Exactly.
Those are
put a
chuckers.
marker out there and measure it from every position as it goes around.
By the way, those are chuckers. Those aren't quail.
Is it?
Nope, those are chuckers. I can tell by your face.
Well, I'd still eat them. I wouldn't chuck them.
Oh, they're good. Dude, we get chuckers and kill them, Brandon. I can't wait till we got a time that you, us, Jazzveer, all the BSO members get together, even though you are out of state and get together. It's going to be a good time.
Absolutely. We're going on the snow goose hunt next week. So.
Oh, is that the one you set up?
Yeah.
But it's during the week, right? It was during the week. That was a problem.
Yeah, that's why you guys couldn't end up going, but it's gonna be a killer time. All them snows are coming back up through. Pretty much right now they're racing to get back to Canada for breeding season. And I ended up getting 3 other guys to go with me, so it'll be a good time.
Oh man, I'd love to go. My daughter's so my daughter just got a heck of an offer. Well, didn't get it yet, but I hear rumors she's going to get a heck of an offer off of Pittsburgh. So, college. So we have to sit. I can't waste any time, vacation time right now till.
No, dude, I get it.
For the next year. So I'm going to bound like that Moors hunt. That's going to be on a Sunday. I set that up. It'll be a day hunt on a Sunday because I don't know what else. It was the only day I could figure we didn't have anything.
Yeah.
Yeah, these outfitters are all booked up like the year before for weekend hunts.
Oh wow!
So it just worked out that it was the 2 weekdays. It's Tuesday, Wednesday, which is kind of cool because we got daylight savings time here, so we get to sleep in kind of an extra hour, and then get out there. And but the birds been flying in. It's 25 birds per man. You got 4 of us going per day, with no what do they call it, possession limit. So we can shoot up to 4 guys, 25 birds, 200 birds in total. So
Well, I'm bummed Billy didn't come on so far, but I am very Ben, make sure you're off for Youth Trout Opener. I got you. We always shoot that video. Yeah. I love Youth Trout Opener. That's one of my favorite shoots we do. Yeah. We gave away sleds last year.
You were saying about the daylight saving time.
Yeah.
And it's going permanent, right? This November?
Yeah, that's what they're saying. They're going to quit that switching back and forth crap.
Yep.
So,
who determines these things? I got to ask you this. Who determines these things?
It was a vote in Congress. That's all I know.
Yeah. Dude, how did they get vote? That's like 20 people.
I mean, that's what it was.
It was voted in that this November 2023 is going to be the last daylight saving time.
I mean, it truly doesn't matter to me. I mean, the time is a time. What does it matter? I mean,
yeah.
It originally had to do with seeding and harvesting of farms and things like that. We're talking years and years and years ago, and with the different time zones. But as the Native American saying goes, only a white man would think he could cut a foot off the top of a blanket, sew it on the bottom, and think he's got a longer blanket.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't make much sense on how it goes, but.
Yeah, no, and I get it. It makes sense. It makes sense. You're right. Well, I agree with you. I can make a blanket longer by cutting the top half off and sewing it on.
Maybe if it's somebody else's blanket.
That's why he tried to give himself a vasectomy and it was just tried to.
A vasecotomy?
Yeah.
Yo, dude, that's not funny. Yo, so listen, I know we need topic because Billy didn't show, but I got a topic for you. Shoot. I went crow hunting yesterday.
Yeah, I should get
I went crow hunting. Listen, I never had so many crows in my life. At one point, there's 50 crows above us at least, and they kept circling. And I took my buddy who's never gone before. And when we first started, now you're going to think this is probably stupid, but I thought it was fantastic and it was hilarious. He gets so excited. So he had this, Chris, there's actually a little video at the end you could show.
Is there?
Yeah. So he had this, it's not on Facebook. I send it to you in Messenger.
Oh, I have no friends.
So he had he never did it before. And these crows, you know how loud crows are. So they're, and they're 120 yards in the air. Boom, boom. I'm like, bud, you got to wait. They got to get close. He's like, oh, I don't care. They're cool. So, oh my God, I laughed so hard. I'm telling you, I was laughing. Finally, I got him to calm down that we could get him close. And I finally started shooting some birds. But you can hear me in a lot of my videos. You'll see the YouTube video coming up. I'd be like, hold tight, sit tight, hold on, let him get close. And he'd be like, oh, but there's one. Oh, but there's one. Oh, my God, it was hilarious.
Don't take him duck hunting, man.
Brandon, it was hilarious. It was so much fun. I don't know why, but I enjoyed just I don't know. It was hilarious.
That's funny.
It was, I mean, don't get me wrong. There's times like Dave and I will go out, and you don't know if the crow's going to ever get close enough. You know what I mean? Like, they make so many loops and they're gone. But in this case, they just kept getting closer and closer in the circles. I'm like, what are you doing? Here, check this video out. This is cool. This will be in the YouTube video. We try to make fun of what we got. I forgot a steak at home. As you can tell, I used the corn stalk. We took our Uriel duck decoy.
I like that.
We threw them out. The wind was blowing. This was moving. I mean, honestly, guys, you're not going to believe this, but we went through almost 2 boxes of shells
and we only have 5 crows to show for it. We hit 2. Not proud of when we hit them and don't get them, but we hit 2. They kept going.
What's the call?
You can see the 5. We have some more in the truck.
You'll hear.
We just had a tremendous day. So your real duck decoys. I mean, I thank you, man. I love your product. Absolutely love it. Here comes a crow. This is Brian. Tell me your call because we normally use a different call.
That's the Fox Pro X24.
So this is Fox Pro X24, and all we did is put an owl in the middle. If we do another set, I'll try to show you. All we did is put the owl in the middle, and we surrounded it with the crows, and then the 2 flying crows like they were coming in. And I'll tell you what, man, we had 2 sets. The shooting was ridiculous. So, dude, I love these days, man. This is what it's about. God's green earth, man. Thank you, Lord, for giving us the opportunity, allowing to hunt crows on Sundays, and thank you, God, for supporting Big Sexy Outdoors and anyone else that does. Amen, brother.
Amen. Hey, they're allowing you guys to hunt crows on Sundays?
Yeah, we can hunt Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Ah, so it's only deer you can't hunt on Sundays.
Yeah, we can hunt coyotes and crows. That's it.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Ah.
No
the
small
devil's
game.
creatures.
Yeah.
You can hunt the devil's creatures on a Sunday, huh?
Pretty well the devil's creatures. Yep.
Yeah.
Interesting.
By the way, Autumn wants me to print her a spork with a
Autumn.
curly straw.
My daughter sent him that and said, "Chris, you're my best friend. I need one of these."
Yeah.
That's so funny.
But we had such a good time. Like, my buddy hunts a ton of stuff. This guy, but he's never hunted. He's hunted crows, but never with decoys. Now, I don't know if you guys ever seen the Your Real Duck decoys, but while we're on this in action, I'm going to see if I can send you a clip quick, Chris, to pull up.
All right.
That's a good day.
So this is just, it's an off kind of. I probably something I wouldn't use in the YouTube video because he turned his phone the other way. Oh, there it is, Chris. You already have it.
Hey, you know what I do,
So what you do is
Yeah.
you pound a stake in the ground. Now, Brandon, they have this in duck. I have some.
Oh, yeah?
And
Awesome.
what you do is you bend that 1/4-inch steel rod
We're actually hoping the wind picks up. You can see the other one over there.
on 45s.
We're hoping the wind picks up so they look real. And
nice.
we're going to see what happens.
So when the wind blows, it actually pushes it, right?
They kind of flutter and move.
Yeah, Chris, can you back up just a little bit where I pushed it?
Well, this is yeah.
So there's a spot I pushed it, Brandon. Watch how this. So what happens is when the wind grabs it, it literally goes like this. Looks just like it's soaring down into land.
Huh.
The ducks are awesome. I only bought a single duck, but look, watch this.
Oh, yeah, I can kind of see it flutter as it goes.
Look, see how that moves?
It'll just twist and turn.
Oh, yeah.
We're actually hoping the wind picks up.
Did they have them in a Canada Goose, Ben?
Yes.
Really? Okay.
Yeah, this is called the salt crow. They have a salt duck. I bought, so this is what Your Real Duck Decoys did for me. I told them we run a YouTube channel, what we did, that we wanted to get into crow hunting, and we'd like to help with their product, to show off their product. So they're actually supposed to come on our show, is what's supposed to happen.
Cool.
And
figure out what their name is.
So I called them. I sent them a message. I talked to their live chat, and I said, "Hey, I'm interested in your product, but I want 2 crows, and I really don't want to buy the 2 crows until I try your product to see if I like 1 crow. So is there any kind of deal you cut me?" He said, "I'll tell you what I'll do for you." He said, you buy my duck." Do you have a white-tailed deer? They said, you buy the duck, because the duck's $80 for 1 duck.
Yeah.
He said, you buy the duck, I'll send you 2 free assault crows, and then I'll give you a decoy to give away. So I actually have a decoy here to give away on our wheel. I'm going to add to the wheel. Yep.
That's cool as hell.
Yeah.
So we have that as well that's on the wheel. I don't know if you guys seen that, but that's on the wheel. So It's just a single, but again, it has holes drilled for weights and certain things. So this is salt decoys. This Your Real Duck decoys. I'm super excited to get them on the show because I thought they were. I mean, the fact that they just left us, gave us some.
I'll have to look them up and see if I can't find the Canada Goose ones. I have a bunch of mojos for duck hunting, like the battery spinners and stuff. But like it looks like those would be really nice. Like if you were to do a silhouettes rather than full bodies or shells, and then just stick 2 or 3 of those out, looking like they're coming in for the for the crash landing. And as long as your buddies
girls, are you awake? Somebody run and get that duck for me, quick, will you? Bring it down.
What's the place called again?
It's called Your Real Duck Decoys.
Your Real Duck Decoys.
Yep.
Okay.
These guys are supposed to come on the show. I hate to ruin it all now, but I mean we're on it, and I'm telling you, Brandon. I was, at first. So listen, I'll shoot you straight. When I first pulled the decoy out, if you look, you can see the magic marker lines where they drew the wings and cut around them. And I was like, oh, come on, man. Like, that's kind of cheap. Like I thought I could do that at home. But then I started looking at it and using them and thought, because you can take the material they use, I forgot what it is, but you can actually curl it. Like, you can roll it under.
Yeah.
And let it go, and the wings will stay folded. So the more they are, the more wind grabs, if that makes sense.
Huh. Interesting. Well, not to ruin this whole thing, and we can even kind of change subject here and go on to like different content for tonight. But stay on crow hunting and move on. Oh, that's freaking funny. That's so true. I sent that to a friend of mine the other day. But this past weekend, New York had a certain sportsman's club that had their first crow hunting.
Hold on. I don't want to interrupt you, Brandon. Hold on a minute.
Yeah. Oh, I like it. That's a good-looking mallard.
Yeah. I mean, it looks real. They did. Look at the wings. They hand paint that.
It looks good.
So it is. And then, like I said, these, you can just roll these right up. Like, you can roll them as tight as you want, as loose as you want. Now, watch that wing compared to the other one.
Oh, it's nice and tucked, like it's cupped.
Yeah, so you can, and it holds air. Like the rounder they are, the more air it holds. And then that stake just goes right here in this hole. See this hole? Nice. So then this just spins on that stake the whole time, looking like it's landing.
Yeah, they're basically, it's like the old windsock style. Except that's a full body setup, right there.
But it's a full body reel. I mean, I love it. The idea behind what they did is phenomenal.
Yeah, no, it looks good. But
I keep laughing until they have it in white-tailed deer.
But what I was getting at is there was a crow hunting competition this past weekend here in New York at one of the sportsmen's clubs or whatever. And I guess my conversation was going to be, have you guys ever competed in any hunting contest? And if so, what was it? And how? What are you guys' thoughts on that?
Well, so I haven't competed in a hunting contest. Well, let me rephrase. So I don't know. I don't never really get into a hunting contest. I love it so much. I don't really care if I win or lose. So I never really do that. But bringing that up, I'm going to send this to Chris right now. So here's a crow contest that I know Dave's watching. I was going to reach out to Dave and my buddy Brian, which, he's not going to help us much because he couldn't hit the broadside of a barn. But sorry, Brian, I love you, man, if you're watching, but it was pretty bad. So this is a crow hunt that just opened up. He sent it to me.
Yeah, there's one in New York too.
Well, this guy that never crow hunted sent me this literally that night. He's like, dude, we got to do this. I mean, he's in love. Yeah, I agree, Ralph. Hunting is the win. It's not about.
I agree with that too.
You see that?
That's so funny.
That is funny.
So funny.
What do you say? The guys at the Beagle Club look like they wanted to kill us. I don't know why I think that's so funny. Chris, can you blow that up at all?
Let me save it and then I can do it. Give me 1 second.
you just brought up contest, Brandon. It just popped in my head that I got that sent to me last night.
Yeah.
But no, I never have. I never really I've joined your big buck polls and things like that, but again, never with the intent I'm going to win it.
Yeah, that's like $50 down the drain while you're sitting at the bar with the buddies at the big buck contest. That's
so
not
this is
deal.
where Puxatawny.
Oh, you guys can go mess with the woodchuck, eh?
That's what I'm saying. We kill him. We don't got to see any more weeks of winter.
Well, you don't even have to worry about it. Daylight savings, get rid of the woodchuck, the whole 9.
All done.
Third most crows. Begin sunrise on Sunday, March 19th. I can't do anything.
Always.
Well, that's your morning
because
thing?
I would be all over that Sunday, let me tell you, but there's nothing we can do. Dave, we're out.
Yeah.
So I have competed in a few, mainly coyotes, and there's so many of them actually up here. There's a lot of coyotes too, but there's like a lot of the Sportsman's Club put on a big deal, and it's usually a 2-man team setup, and you pay by the hunter or by the team depending on how you're doing it, and usually for the coyotes they tend to start on a Friday night and end Sunday at noon. You got to meet back at whatever meeting spot, and that's where they do weigh-ins and counts and things like that. And, between fishing derbies and that used to actually keep me pretty busy. But as far as hunting for sustenance, as far as the food or the love of the animal, I have kind of a hate on for coyotes. Like when I say I hate, I mean I hate them, like really hate them. So I have no problem dusting a ton of them and bringing them to try and make some money off them. But I just thought the crow hunt was kind of a funny thing, and there was just what they called the small game smash, which was combined squirrels and rabbits back in February. It was a weekend hunt. It was a 4-man teamed event, and both of the teams, there was 2 teams that had won it, and they were both limited out on a 4-man team. So it was 6 and 6 per man, rabbits and squirrels, so 24 and 24. And then it boiled down to a difference of a half a pound is what it came down to who actually won the whole thing.
Did they weigh the people?
No. Ben, that's not going to benefit us, buddy. It's not going to work.
I was just saying, we're going to win. We're joining everyone.
We don't even have to shoot anything.
Between you and me, Brandon, we got this one.
Oh, yeah. 2-man team, we don't even have to shoot a thing.
Yo, Rachel, hey, Horseshoe Farm Acres, I know where you're at. Can we come hunt that? Can you want to give me permission on here to come get that?
Yeah.
That's funny.
I do remember. Do you remember when I went to the Just for Vets?
Yes.
That's when I did it. I did the show for them. We broadcast live from there, and they did a squirrel hunt where they just said start in the morning. You guys just go out and you come back in the afternoon. And I was there till what, like 4 o'clock, 5, something like that.
Yeah, it was a long day for you.
Yeah, and I think it was like a 1 or 2 pound difference that won the top prize in that one too.
Yeah. The coyote hunts up here are serious business. Like I'm talking, there's some of these things are paying $4,000, $5,000, $6,000, $7,000 to win them. Like it's a serious deal for the coyote hunters up here. I actually had won one. We won 2 years in a row with the Adirondack Club, and we won the first one on all the rounds, like the most coyotes, heaviest male and heaviest female, and from a Friday night to a Sunday morning, we shot 17 coyotes, and we were hammering them. We had a whole Ford Ranger truck bed full of coyotes wheeling in there, and
I won a contest like that, Brandon, when I was a kid.
What's that, man?
I won a contest like that when I was a kid for the heaviest female.
Yeah, in the bed of your truck?
Lord.
I want you to know I won.
Hey, listen. It is what it is. Oh,
now, I used to like to go to the 3D archery shoots.
Yeah.
Not just the ones that are in like. Where were we at, Ben, with that one? Where it was inside, but I mean the actual 3D targets are out in the woods, and you got to.
Oh, you're talking
Yeah.
techno hunt.
Yeah.
No,
We-
the
yeah.
3D archery is a big thing up here. Bow fishing has also become a big thing up here.
That's
Like,
Ben's
just
thing.
fishing for carp. Oh gosh.
I went bow fishing with Dave for the first time. What, Chris? 6 months ago?
It was embarrassing.
Oh my
I mean-
God! I missed 52 shots, 58 shots. I don't know, but I didn't care. It was one of the funnest things I've ever done.
Broke a
Yeah.
bow.
Yeah, I broke
mean,
the guy's bow. He told me I have to bring a bow. First draw back, it exploded.
Oh, I believe it. I believe it. Was it one of the what the heck do they call the lever bows?
It was just one of them regular bow fishing bows you buy in a kit out of Cabela's.
Yeah. Huh. Well, that's not good. But yeah, no, I've never done it. I have the whole setup and everything, and I've never actually done it. But now that I got a boat going, I might do it. So
Yeah.
Well, we got to get together. I know you're out of New York and we're out of PA, but by far we have got to spend at least a weekend together. We're turkey hunting or
Yeah, absolutely.
meeting in the middle somewhere, whatever. We got to come up with a plan because
We were talking about skeet shooting.
listen, you find me a dairy farm down there, and we'll come kill some pigeons, eat them up.
pigeons aren't a thing down here. Like there's some, but not like you would think.
Yeah.
No, they're down there. If you find a dairy farm with 100-foot silo, I'll show you how to kill a pigeon.
And you I don't know, you eat pigeons?
Absolutely.
Oh man, I would have never seen that coming.
They call it squab. Yeah.
I eat crows too. I take them right out and dump them for the coyotes in a pile. That's
Yeah,
how I
you
eat
can
my
do that.
crows.
You can do that with the crows, but them pigeons, those pigeons taste good, man.
Well, don't tell me that. We'll have to go out here and slingshot them off the road when they're out here.
Wow, it's good practice for shotgunning. And then
Yeah.
on top of that, you get a bunch of. I mean, y'all eat doves down there, right?
Oh yeah, that's what Barnes just said. We love doves. Doves are good to eat.
Yeah. Yeah. So you take your dove, and you just supersize it, and you got a pigeon.
Chris, what do we call doves?
Chicken nuggets with wings.
Chicken
Yeah.
nuggets with wings. That's what you're getting. Only a little chicken nugget out of it.
Well, this one you can get a chicken bigger nugget,
Nice.
supersized.
So basically like a half a chicken strip.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much.
Yeah. Don't eat the city ones though. They're feeding on garbage all day.
Barnes is
Yeah.
right. Barnes is right. We went out hunting for doves, and there were pigeons everywhere.
Yeah, you should have put them in your bag, man.
Well, we couldn't. They weren't low enough or anything, but there was pigeons all over out there that day.
Yeah, pigeons are.
That's
where
another
it's at.
thing I want to get into a little more. The problem is all them seasons run together, and you cut in, like dove hunting. You cut in all the stuff you want to do. So doves are in when geese are in. Well, what do you want to hunt? I'd take geese over doves. I mean, that's just a.
Yeah, that's a simple mathematics and body mass index.
So yeah, I mean it's hard. So when archery's in, if I don't kill a deer, I'm hunting everything with deer till I can kill one. Then I'll back off some. You know what I mean? And this year has been rough for me.
See, that's part of the beauty of pigeons is you can hunt them year round here.
I don't even know if you can kill pigeons here. I'd have to check into that. I never even.
They're unprotected in the state of New York. You don't even need a hunting license to shoot them.
You may not hear, honestly. I don't know. Something I'd have to check into. If anybody watching knows the answer to that, comment or message me. Let me know.
I was gonna say, I bet you they're unprotected there too. Like pigeons, pretty much in the United States, as far as I know, are unprotected. So,
Oh, they're saying good night already. Looks like we're losing viewers.
oh, that's all right. We'll be all right.
Yeah. Well, it is an hour now. We've been on an hour.
Are we in an hour already?
Oh yeah.
Dude, time flies when you're having fun. Billy Tucci, man, I'm sorry you missed out because we love this stuff, man.
Barnes was saying that you could kill them.
Yep. So there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was looking up the seasons and bag limits thing too, just to see.
I think
Well,
they're
Barnes-
wide open, dude. Here in
Shells
New York-
aren't cheap, and we shoot a lot of them at crows. I know Barnes and I go through shells like that.
Yeah, you might as well try and get something out of it. A little bit of food.
Yeah.
If you're gonna blow up 2 boxes of ammo,
Dude, some of them are high, but they don't give you much shooting. You know what I mean?
yeah.
They take them 2 or 3. They take them 2 or 3 loops most times, and if you don't get them on that 3rd, maybe 4th loop shot, you don't get a shot at all. You know what I mean?
It's time to screw in the extra full choke and send one, Ben.
Bro, we got extra full chokes. Trust me, it's not working. They're high.
You need extra full chokes and longer barrels.
Why would we sell some domes?
I have to sell domes. Oh,
He means shells.
Sell some shells.
Yeah, I just had to show his wrong one before we showed his good one.
Oh, okay.
okay.
Too funny.
Do you have any kids in hold on. This is a good question.
I can't read. So.
Do you have any kids interested in Schuylkill YHEC? Youth?
Was it like youth hunting education something?
I believe so. I believe it's youth hunting education course.
That would be a wonderful thing to get some kids into.
If you could put a comment in here on more information to make sure we're saying right what it is.
I don't think that's right.
YHEC. I know we probably look stupid, all 3 dudes sitting here scratching their head, but I want to make sure if we're putting this out there, we're putting out the right info.
It sounds familiar.
Well, no, Chris, that was a disease you had as a kid. That's not YHEC.
Oh, AIDS. Got it.
Yeah. I think that ended with is.
Yeah.
Don't they all?
Yeah. Well, that's my point. Yeah. I think we're all intrigued waiting to hear. Yeah, I was right. Yeah.
There are no regulations.
I said course, it's challenge.
There's no regulations on pigeons other than using them for dog training on state game lands, which is restricted to October to facilitate pheasant stalking. So you can go out and shoot a pigeon now.
Yes, anytime you want, day or night.
Okay, so unless they're saying to check my phone, but guys, if you're sending it to my phone number has changed.
You gonna drop it on here, big guy?
Yep. We're gonna put that baby in there right now. Phone number coming up. Anybody wants to give us info on anything? My God, my phone's always open for awesome things.
867-5309.
Yep, 867-5309.
Calling for a good time.
So, Horseshoe Acres Farm. Here's my number. Send me info. Not only are we interested in helping youth do anything outdoors, but in the same breath, maybe it's something we get you on a show to help promote for what you're doing.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Because anytime we can help the youth, that is a tremendous thing for me.
And P.S., you got any pigeons?
Yeah. Well, I'm pretty sure they just gave me permission to come out and kill coyotes.
If I scroll up here and it says,
I'm pretty sure.
Nice.
See, coyotes definitely. That was one I asked.
But I'm not sure
if she kill them.
I'm not sure if she means she heard coyotes definitely.
Whoa! That's not how I read it, guys. Let's not change this around. I read.
I don't want you showing up
coyotes,
there.
Okay.
I don't want you showing up there in full tack gear.
Show up there with thermal night vision, all pumped, and ready to go. And she's like, "What are you doing here?
What are you doing in my house?
All you hear is coming from out back behind you.
Right.
I'll be like, oh, I misread the message. I'm leaving. Have a nice day.
My bad.
Yeah, my bad. Yo, Brandon said. No.
Hey, listen, I'm in New York. You guys can blame it on me. It's all good.
Oh man.
Did
it go through? Hold on. I'm intrigued here.
No, so this coming week we're pretty pumped about the goose hunt, and then right after that turkey season starts up. So
I didn't get anything.
I'm ready to rock and roll. I don't know about you guys.
I can't wait. Yeah, I'm always psyched for turkey.
Absolutely. Turkeys are one of the hardest birds to hunt too.
Oh man,
Like they're just smarter than smart. So.
And the thing is, they'll have like 13 people on the front porch eating hot dogs, and he'll just run up, barrel roll like they never see him.
Listen, I told Chris not to get off subject because I know we're going to end soon. 2 things. One, there's my phone number one more time. That is my cell number. Shoot a text there. I know you're asking if I got messages. I'm not getting them. Shoot the message there, okay? Yeah. But I forget what I was doing. You guys hate me.
Come on, Chris, join in. I got it.
I just told Chris that I'd like to start shooting some funny videos.
Yeah.
They have these short clips that are like a minute, 3 minutes long. I'd love to start shooting some stupid clips.
We should do that.
Yeah, I would love to start shooting just to have some fun. I mean, we love to have fun. You know how it is. And I think it'd be really cool if we could shoot some clips. The one clip I'd like to shoot is all of us just kind of saying who we are with Big Sexy Outdoors, why I want to be. Like, take up 20 seconds, 25 each of us, post that on, and then go from there. You know what I mean? And we kind of can just shoot some funny clips and keep ourselves going. Something for everybody to think about.
Picture you reenacting the Crow movie and just shooting the crow because that's how.
Yeah, I mean that's Oh, I got a message. Hold on.
There you go.
I know we're getting off, but I want to make sure we promote this message before we go.
I don't know what you're doing over there, but I'm not getting off.
The screen.
Well,
this show is children eligible. Screen.
Yeah, that's what I meant. I don't know what you're talking about.
So, yes, that's my number. Shows it was saved. That's my number. So save that. Send me pictures. Send me stuff. We'll help promote that along the way on our Facebook page, and whatever we can do to help promote. Like I said, we're all about youth. So definitely, anytime. I don't care what state it is. I don't care where it is. Send it. We're in.
That sounds cool. I'd like to actually know what that is all about.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd like to see if they'd be interested in jumping on and talking about it one night.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Absolutely. I probably won't see you guys as far as next Monday night because we'll be making our drive out to spot the hunt. So,
are we going to see some YouTube videos?
Yeah.
How about some film? How about you send us some film we can edit or something? You know what I mean?
I'll send you some film. We're
all
going
right,
to the best pro shops, and then we're going to go hunting the whole 9 yards.
We'll have some fun with it. Send us some good stuff.
Absolutely.
Real quick before we get off. So it says, Youth Hunter Education Challenge. Muzzleloader, shotgun, 22, archery, wildlife ID, hunter safety, and history. Regionals are in May, June. Regionals are in May. June is upstate college. I think we're in Indiana for nationals, first week of August.
Nice. Nice. That sounds cool. So I imagine it's like...
I'd like to know more about that. Do you guys agree?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
If you can get a hold of me, we'll get you scheduled on a show.
And Ben can identify as like 5 years old and just take them all.
Yeah, I can identify as a girl, guy, whatever we got to do. It don't matter. I'll make it work.
April 9th is the last day of crows.
I'm trans hunter.
Yeah.
Trans hunter. I'm pan searing.
Yeah, see, he knows what I'm talking about.
Searing. Yeah, I wonder if there's that in New York State too. I would imagine must be.
Have to shoot straight. Yeah, I would imagine you would have to shoot straight. Listen. I know you're listening, and I love that you're sending me messages. I'm serious about trying to get you on a show.
Yeah.
Or if not you, someone else that can give us more info.
Yeah.
So let us know. We're going to end up closing up here for tonight, but definitely let us know so we can move on farther with this. Shows coming up. Brandon, I know that you're going on a hunt, so we're looking forward to seeing footage, YouTube videos, clips, pictures, blow us up.
Yeah. I found a third guy to go with us too, or a fourth guy, I should say.
Jazzavir.
No, dude, I tried to get Jazzavir to come, but he just bought a house and like I was told that they needed to put their money where it belonged and everything. So, oh, okay, nice. I'll have to look into it.
Bards.
Um, yeah, I bet you do. Anyways, so Jazzavir was he really wanted to go and everything, and just didn't have the time and all the stuff with everything he's got going on.
I told him to sell his wife. He wouldn't listen. I mean, it's hunting, dude. She'd understand.
I told him to bring her with her. Bring her with him, but it wasn't going to happen. So,
well, he needed the money though, Brandon. It wasn't about his wife coming. He needed the money. He's gonna have to give up somewhere. You know what I mean?
I got that much. I mean,
sometimes you buy a new house, you got to give things up, and it wouldn't be the truck or the car or the gun. So I mean, sometimes there's a reason I'm divorced, Brandon. Sometimes you got to give up the things that aren't important. You know what I mean?
You don't need that hardwood floor.
Yeah.
Anyways, no, this guy's a first timer. It'll actually be his first ever waterfowl hunt.
Oh, that's awesome.
That'll be
cool. And then this is actually my father's first ever waterfowl hunt ever. Huh. Never has he.
Oh, dude, you better get good footage. You have a cameraman going with you?
No, but we have a guide service, and at some point, we'll probably just kind of get to the point where we're taking turns and cooking and things like that in the blind. So, I mean, I'm gonna have my my GoPro set up on, and I'll do some filming from the phone also, and go from there. But
he's a jerk.
He's a good time.
Jerk. That's why I like him.
Oh my gosh! Yeah, no, we gotta turn this off.
I was
showing
turn
it off before we're accessories to assisted suicide. God almighty.
Oh, listen, show's coming up. So next week, at this point, we have no one scheduled. But if we can get this, maybe this info on, that'd be cool. We could step that up.
Yeah.
Or if we can't get Horseshoe Acres Farm on, I know Little Bronson's been dying to come on.
Yeah.
And tell his deer hunting story. So I would love to have him come on. He'll be really cool. So we'll set him up or them up for next week. After that, we have Wild Forensic Technology.
Whitetail Forensics.
Yeah, Whitetail Forensic. What's the T or what was the Whitetail Forensics? That's what it was.
Whitetail Forensic Technology.
I thought it was Whitetail Fanatics.
No, it's a new camouflage coming out.
Yeah. I thought it was Whitetail Fanatics.
It's Whitetail Forensics.
WTF Camouflage.
Yeah, it's Whitetail Forensics, I believe.
God.
So they're coming up. Yeah. so they're coming on the show. Linda White has hooked us up with a guy that literally lives 2 towns over, Brandon. He's running Linda's event.
Okay.
That remember we were talking about her event?
Yeah.
He's going to come on and tell us all about the event and the youth and what they're trying to do and to get it. So I'm excited to have him.
Sweet.
We have whitetail. What was it, Chris? Whitetail apples, whitetail trees.
We also, I'm telling you guys right now, need to get Angie Cokes back on.
Yeah.
I want to know more about her ability to sneak into buck bedding areas and pluck hairs off of deer.
Well, listen, that's always we can always reach back out to Angie. I'm sure she'd love to come on.
Absolutely. I want to know about her scent control and where she sets up, how she's playing out things. I want to know as much as I can because I mean, not to pat myself on the back, I'm pretty good, but I'm not that good. And I want to be better. So I'm excited to have all the guests on. That's for sure. Your real duck decoys again. They're supposed to be coming on. Matthew Bladeworks is supposed to be coming on. I have a ton of schedules sent out to people. So we're waiting to hear on them. And from there, it's just we're hoping to grow and new people each week. And so far our schedule from the beginning of the year has been doing well.
Yeah.
But doing real well. So we're just going to continue to grow. Our winner tonight was Natalie Buffington.
Yep.
and she won a Big Sexy Outdoors camo hat, one with a leather patch like Chris is wearing right there. Chris, hold on.
That's why we were saying.
Right, yeah, right there. So that'll be it. And that's it, guys. We're at an hour and 15 minutes. We didn't have a special guest on. They didn't show up tonight. Hopefully, we can reschedule Billy Tucci on a night he either remembers or doesn't have an issue. And we'll go from there.
In the meantime, it's been fun.
God bless everyone, man. Thank you for participating.
Absolutely.
Good night, guys.
See you.
I'll get you guys some footage. Have a good night.
Footage! We want footage!
Absolutely.
See you.
Later, guys.
See you.